they don't want you, why are you forcing them to want you? Because soon as Trump cut the funding or cut it off, you getting fired because they never wanted you in the first place. They just had to have you.
Huh.
That doesn't mean you qualify.
Huh.
And it affects the bottom line of the quality of work. It's just like in a union. And I'm not trying to speak out against women, but in a union, they need to diversify, construction. We need more women on the job. Does that mean it's better quality work? No. It just means that we need more women. Look at LA Fires. LA Fires, they got a whole bunch of women chiefs. And she said, and a woman chief said out of her mouth, well, if I got to pick your man up in a fire, he probably put himself in the wrong spot.
You said
the
they
quality
have
of work.
A whole bunch of women chiefs? Is that what you said?
No, it's only one woman chief.
But you said in LA, the LA Fires, you said they have a whole bunch of women chiefs.
You nitpicking. What I'm saying is, it could at the end of the day, there's a whole bunch of women in power inside the fire department that can't do the job. When I'm in trouble, I need her to pick me up. If she can't pick me up, why is she there? Simple as that. So you're destroying the quality of work.
But just her, like
plenty of women. It's not just her, but she's the chief. She's over everybody. So of course I'm gonna pinpoint her.
I mean, but why? Because usually the chief, isn't the one that's doing all the hard work. So why are you pointing?
But if you can't, usually it's called merit based. If a person been a firefighter for a very long time, they get to that point because they put in that work. Why is she there if she cannot do the job? It's not. It only makes you can't even tell me what to do if you ain't putting enough work. It's like sales.
But how do you know she didn't put in enough work?
She can't lift nobody.
Okay, but I need you to substantiate your claim before I speak to it. For you to say it's merit based.
Yes, it should be merit based for sure.
It should be, which assumes that it's not currently.
Of course, it's not.
It assumes that you're saying that the only reason she's the chief is because she's a woman.
Facts.
How? Okay. Now you just said your opinion doesn't have to be factual, but now you're blurting out.
Has to. I'm bringing it up because
then don't say facts. So then don't say facts. You can't do both.
That's a fact. She can't look as a firefighter.
Okay, so hold on. So let me finish my question. Let me finish my question. So what you are saying is that you have looked into her work history and you know that she did nothing outside of being a woman to obtain the position that she has in the department. That's what you're saying.
I'm telling you that I listen to
yes or no.
No, you can't do that. You have to have context.
Did you do research? Is an easy yes or no question.
The context matters. You can't just say yes or
research?
No. Context matters.
No, it not of research.
Yes, I'm telling you the research.
When I asked you, did you read your Bible, which is research?
And I told you,
you easily just said, nah, not really. You gave me an answer. You didn't have to say, hold on. Let me tell you the context. I just had a baby, and I move a lot, and I'm working graveyard shift. I have really bad night tremors. You just told me. So just tell me the answer, bro.
But me reading the Bible is totally. I could tell you in my personal life, I don't really like that. I'm being 100% honest. But also, you can have a point of reference of what you were taught to understand what the hell's going on right now. You can refer to what you were taught. You can open up. You can open up some chapters to understand what's going on. But I'm not gonna lie and say I open it up every single day. That's a lie. But I'm also telling you that if you ask me a question about a fire chief that said that I'm not lifting nobody. You telling me all your years, if you feel this way now, that you've been lifting people? Come on, that's your requirement. That's your requirement. That's a requirement.
You are minimizing the professional responsibilities of a fire chief to can they pick you up?
But, no,
you are literally reducing all of her intellect, all of her training, all of her capabilities, all of her leadership characteristics, all of her leadership characteristics, all of her education. Like you're minimizing, reducing all that to can you pick me up? There's other men that can't pick you up. Let's keep it gangster.
Then they should not be a fire chief. It's that simple. At least other men know that. I'm not gonna be the leader of people that could do more than me for my.
I gotta stop letting you do this to me. I gotta stop letting you do this to me. Like pulling me into these naive conversations about nothing really.
It is about something, because at the end of the day, if you can't do the job, have enough morality to say, I'm not going to be in this place to hold everybody else down.
Morality.
Yes.
So now she has a lack of moral character because she can't pick up Christian.
No, because she can't pick up humans. That's her job. So they're going to get burnt up because of her. It's like my job being a serve and protector. If I can't serve and protect, what am I here for? It's simple. It's not that hard to understand. It's like you trying to break it down to, oh, well, she has better other qualities. We don't care about that. Your whole full job is to protect and serve when people are in a point of help, at a point of needing help. If you can't do that, leave. It's simple. Leave. If there's men that can pick up more than you and do your job better than you, they should be there. That been there longer than you. Not because you're a woman. I don't care that you've been at a company for 20-some years. That don't mean you was doing shit. Because there's a whole bunch of women that's in the union right now who ain't never picked up nothing. Who ain't never did nothing. But they could say, well, I've been here 20 years. That don't mean nothing, though. What have you done? What have you done? Because, like you said, well, her moral character, well, you're just making an assumption. It's not an assumption. What fire chief will come up and say this? Well, if your husband's in the wrong spot, well, that's not even moral. That don't even make sense. You're basically telling me under your leadership, I'm gonna die because I'm in the wrong spot when there's a fire.
Okay, so in reality, without talking opinions that can be factual and cannot be, I guess.
Every opinion is
not in the reality of it. Looking at the responsibility and role of a fire chief, so they do have administrative responsibilities, emergency management responsibilities, and fire prevention and suppression responsibilities. And none of these are lifting a certain amount of weight, part of their requirements. They are the chief. Now, under firefighters,